Members of the always growing VR horde, it's that time of year again where we are in the busiest season for gaming. We've got lots of PlayStation, PC and Xbox games coming out and being announced, and VR is no different. There's a plethora of games for VR coming out and being announced, and I am going to tell you about ones you should be adding to your PCVR and MetaQuest 2 wish lists. I don't know if saying MetaQuest is something I'm okay with, or something that's going to catch on. Anyway, keep your eyes open and your attention right here, because these are the VR games you are going to want in the remainder of 2021 and throughout 2022. And if any game I mention here can be wishlisted right now, I will add a link to that game in the description of the video. So let's kick things off with Propagation Paradise Hotel from WannaDev Studio, coming late 2022 to all major VR platforms. It doesn't say Oculus Quest specifically, but that is the most major VR platform right now, so I am counting it. This is a new announcement from the Upload VR Showcase Winter 2021, and it shows the next game in the Propagation VR universe. This leads on from the amazing and successful Propagation VR, available for free on Steam. I'd say it's free right now, but it has always been free from day one. I did a review of it and the visuals are beautiful and the gameplay is just as good, and it's well worth your time to play. And I mean, it's free. Come on. Propagation Paradise Hotel is set in the same universe of a huge virus outbreak. We've only got a teaser trailer so far, but I have spoken to someone at WannaDev Studio and I can't tell you much, I'm afraid. Just know that there is locomotion. You will be able to move and explore. It is not a static wave shooter anymore. It'll be a fully fleshed out game and you should be very, very excited, believe me. Go try the original Propagation VR on Steam for free. If you enjoy it, just know there's a whole new level of fun coming your way, and don't forget to wishlist Propagation Paradise Hotel on Steam right now. Then there's Little Cities coming to Oculus Quest in 2022. Choose an island and make your own running and functioning city. It's like City Skylines in VR, which sounds amazing. Keep track of your city's economy, make sure emergency services are there and working properly, keep your population entertained, make sure the power is hooked up and working. We can't have people in your city without broadband. That's not a place that I would want to live. Speaking of this, it ups the appeal of your city to attract new residents and new people, and you'll be able to monitor your citizens' happiness. You can watch your city grow and function and be the best mayor and city creator you can be. Wanderer VR coming to PCVR and PlayStation VR at the end of January 2022. It's 2061. The world as you know it lies in ruins, but what if there was a way to rewrite the events of the past and reshape the future? It would appear that your current timeline is 2061 in Boston, and you have to go around finding artifacts and items you can use to go to different time periods and some of history's most amazing moments. The moon landing in 1969, World War II, 1945, Hitler's bunker, maybe? Meet Nikola Tesla as he makes huge breakthroughs in the 1900s, Boston in 2061 of course, go back in time to a Mayan temple as well in whatever year that was, and even go back to Woodstock held just outside New York in 1969. That's all the preview moments we've seen so far, but I am sure there are many, many more to come. This promises to be something really amazing, and it's not just a VR experience, this is a fully fleshed out game, full interaction, locomotion, all that stuff. It's described as a next-gen puzzle-based adventure game, and I for one am really excited to see this time travel, history-changing adventure. It's coming to PlayStation VR, Steam VR, and Oculus. That doesn't mean Quest right now, though I have spoken to the devs of this game and they would like to bring this to Quest, but their main focus is PC right now. I assume if it does well, then they will bring it to Quest, so add it to your wish list right now. So Quest heads, this one is very exciting. You've got the Nerf Championship. This thing is scheduled to arrive in 2022 on Oculus Quests. It's described as an epic-sized VR game that will have you and other players going head-to-head in massive team-based arena-style Nerf battles that promise tons of actions. That sounds so cool. I mean, everybody likes Nerf guns, let's be fair. If you don't, then you've clearly never ever used one. Nerf is so fun and has a massive range of different guns and things that you can do with them. I think going into VR with these with the correct sound effects is going to be absolutely amazing. I, for one, will probably forego my normal game logic and pick this up day one without seeing really anything, because I am just so excited to get into massive arena Nerf battles with other people. I mean, that's basically what you envisage when you buy a Nerf gun in real life. You play around, shootouts with your friends, but to take it into a full arena online between loads of people, oh yeah man, let's go! Next up, we've got Blunt Force VR for PCVR. Blunt Force VR will have 2 simultaneous storylines. So the first of which takes place before World War II, and it'll be full of hidden secrets and clues and information for the player to find and decipher. The second will take place during the war and will have the main shooter mode. See, it'll be split into arcade and challenge, and the goal of arcade mode will be to gun down as many opponents as possible, and it'll have really simple shooting mechanics, allowing, and I quote, even newbies to VR to fully experience the game, unquote. The second mode though sounds like it's more up my street, and that's the challenge mode. This will have more complex shooting mechanics, and it'll have fewer but more difficult to hit targets and a plethora of different weapon mechanics to explore. You know, manually reloading your guns, setting off hand grenades, all the kind of normal stuff you would expect from a VR shooter. The question is, when will it be out? Nobody knows. It was first announced in 2016, and then the devs kind of just disappeared off the face of the map. At one point, they didn't say anything for about a year, until about February in 2021, when they posted something on Twitter with a screenshot and confirmed the game was still happening and still being worked on. There was a demo available in 2020, but that's unavailable now, so the game is coming. We just don't know when, but I would wishlist it because it looks sweet. Then we've got Lo-Fi coming to PCVR at the end of 2021. This is, and I quote, a massive open world sandbox style adventure with action elements. To me, it just looks like Blade Runner because they've absolutely nailed that aesthetic. And this is where it gets interesting because they've got a big emphasis on being able to explore and have this character-driven story. The game describes itself as more of a holodeck program than a traditional game. So whether you're a character in the game who is also in some kind of holodeck, I'm not sure. The fun parts, of course, are the massive open world. It's totally non-linear. You can patrol the skies handing out tickets, hang out with people in arcades, playing games, play at casinos, fight gangs, solve mysteries, fight crime, and so on and so on. There is a ton of upgrades as well, apparently, that you can purchase, from weapon upgrades to toys for your companions, which is interesting, possibly pet companions. The devs say, we set the stage, but the story is in your hands. And I like that. Apparently, it's coming Q4 of 2021, so literally at the time of making this video, it gives them 4 weeks to release this game. There has been no update on the release date, so apparently wishlist it and keep your eyes peeled. Green Hell, it seems like I've been mentioning for ages, but a VR version of the original flat screen game is coming to PC and Quest in 2022. Green Hell is basically this open world survival experience set in the Amazon rainforest. You're left alone in the jungle with no food, no equipment, you just have to survive. You gotta learn specific survival techniques like building shelters, making tools, crafting weapons, you need to hunt, you need to defend yourself against who knows what is coming out of that rainforest. There is massive amounts of survival mechanics here. Hunger, thirst, fatigue, wild animal attacks, tropical diseases, deteriorating mental health. Oof, sounds like my life. Special mention goes to Splinter Cell VR, Assassin's Creed VR, and GTA San Andreas VR. All games coming in the next year, or maybe even after that, which we know a whole bunch of nothing about, but it is very exciting to see. Creeping around, hopefully as Sam Fisher in a Splinter Cell VR game. Oh, please let us have the Chaos Theory knife. Leaping over rooftops in Assassin's Creed as what assassin? Who knows? Hopefully, to be honest, we can create our own. And of course, playing as CJ in GTA San Andreas VR is going to be amazing. Looks like the Oculus Quest 2 users are getting all the fun exclusives right now, but I can't confirm Splinter Cell VR and Assassin's Creed VR will even be on the Quest. So we shall see and time will tell. Hubris is coming in 2022, a game I did a review of the demo for. That was just a whole new level of what VR can offer. Half-Life Alyx kind of visuals with some amazing gameplay to go along with that. If you want to check out that full review, if you're curious about the game, I'll put a card up right now and you can check it out right there. It's definitely one to watch, and I think it'll be a little bit of a sleeper hit, to be honest. IO Interactive, out of nowhere, go and announce Hitman 3 will have full VR support. which means full motion control support like you see in the trailer here. It's going to be a fully fleshed out Hitman VR experience, and it looks like things just got interesting. I've been playing these games since Hitman 2 Stealth Assassin literally decades ago, so I am all in for this one. Come on Hitman 3 VR, let's go! You've got Boneworks Project 4, the Boneworks game coming to the Oculus Quest. It's finally coming, it will be here. It was announced a long time ago, and we still don't really know anything about it, apart from the concept art that we've seen rotated around the VR scene for the last year. And while I am doing the same, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it. Also, Project 4 will be coming to PCVR as well as Quest. This is going to be their crossover Boneworks title. Now it's Lon's turn, coming to PCVR. You take the role of Lon, once an S-ranked bounty hunter who escaped that life and is conflicted about the city that he once tried to improve. This has got a real 80s story vibe to it. You were the best, and now someone calls up and drags you back in to stop this big bad crime boss guy no one can deal with. You can fight, solve puzzles, and much more in this massively physics-based world where things act exactly as they should in real life. You can use items and things to help you explore or even fight. With a fully fleshed out single-player campaign, Lon is looking sweet to me. It's got this very cyberpunky type style to it and kind of cyber ninja type thing going on, which I am all for, so keep your eyes peeled on that. Now here's one for the kids. Sam and Max, this time it's virtual. It's already available on PC VR and Quest, but is now coming to PlayStation VR in the first quarter of 2022. If you know who Sam and Max are already, then you are in for a massive treat. If not, then I would expect some hilarious adventures and plenty of dad jokes. With a dog in a suit and a naked rabbit as a private freelance police duo, the game is mostly a lot of mini games like escape rooms and puzzles and stuff like that, but it's perfect to keep kids amused in a child-friendly game that even the adults can have a laugh with as well. With the game's description reading, "Slap the stupid grin off the face of evil," you know you're gonna have a good time. Are you 77 for the PC? Well, I say PC, but look at this. This could easily be on Quest, and hopefully it will be soon. Did you ever play the game 13? Because it's really got that kind of cel-shaded comic book art style to it. Basically, you're in post-Soviet Russia, things are bad for your country, and you're a contract killer with plenty of augmentations, and you need medicine. Times are tough, and anything will do, and in a financially desperate situation, the use of various substances allows you to enter a stream mode, changing your perception and vital signs. The game calls itself ultra-violent, and it is not kidding. If you want blood, gore, and guts, here you go. Kill, dismember, use ultra-violence and adrenaline to your advantage, and defeat crowds of enemies. There's even a separate arena mode, and this one looks like it could be gone for stress relief. Now, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg. I could make a bunch of videos on what's coming up in the future. There are so many games, the list is huge. And if you would like to see more of those videos, let me know in the comments. Right now, I'm off to prepare for the release of After the Fall, and oh, how I pray the game is good. I really want it to be good. Either way, I will be doing a Quest versus PC comparison on it, so if you are undecided or you want to see what the difference is, I'll put a card in the video right now that you can see for when the comparison is done, and you can go and check that out right now. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more PCVR and Oculus MetaQuest content. I cover VR games, big and small, some you know, some you don't. I do comparisons as well, but always give you honesty. If a game is bad, I will tell you so you can save your hard-earned money if you need to. If you want to support the channel in a more personal way, consider going to the Eyes on VR Patreon page. There's a link in the description. And that's it. My name is Rex. This is Eyes on VR. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week.